Hey guys, what's up? It's Cakey here, back with another video. We're here with Ultra.
Yeah. So today we don't have a video. If you guys could see that, but do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Jake. Jake. He used to be working at State Farm, and
Oh, yeah.
But then he made a new career at Waze.
Oh, I thought he went to Liberty. I thought he went to Liberty Mutual.
No, he was working at the Pringles factory. And then he was like to his boss, "We need to make a new Pringles brand type thing." And then, the guy says, "Yeah, I guess we could do that." And then
the new flavor.
He's working on it, and he's been working on it for he was working on it for 2 years. And he starts becoming into mad and crazy. He hasn't seen his family in 2 years. He's just lonely. They gave him a little lab and some plain Pringles and then just a bunch of weird stuff. And he's turning insane. And then he starts punching his fists against the wall, and they start bleeding. And then the pirates hear this from a long way away. And did I mention he's in New York? But the pirates hear him, and they take him away, and they kidnap him, right? But then the pirates turn into giants, and they start smashing the boat, and then they just kill everything inside. But then Jake escapes, and then he finds his the giant, also the essence of life, trying to steal his family. And then he joins in with the essence of life and starts kicking his family. And then later on, he starts killing the essence of life, and then everything turns black. But then Jake comes back, and he's the essence of life now. And then he goes back to kill those pirate giants. And then, though, what happens next is shocking. Darman comes, and then Darman starts coming in and trying to steal the essence of life from Jake. But Jake goes back to the Pringles factory and turns Darman into a Pringles. That's why if you see the new Pringles flavored Darman, it says collab with Darman, but it is just Darman. And then what happens next is really great, though. So what happens next is a fox comes out of Darman and starts beating up Jake. But then Jake gives up the essence of life. And then the fox gives it back to him. And then Jake beats up the fox when his guard is down. But then Jake goes back to State Farm and beats State Farm up. And then goes to back to New York. And then goes run across the Boston Bridge, and then blows everything up in New York. And then they go to Netflix, and and they see Jeff Bezos there, and they're like, "Why is Jeff Bezos here?" Well, he wants to make an edit button on Netflix, so that happened. And then, but then he kills Jeff Bezos and also kills Netflix. That's why Netflix is not a thing anymore. Look it up. Also, did I tell you Jake also went to the moon and saw aliens? But no one actually know that the aliens are there. But he took a lie detector and passed. Look it up. It's real. But Jake then later leaves. And he's like, "Oh my God, what is that?" And then it's the essence of death. And then they start fighting. And then they both die, but Jake becomes the essence of death and the essence of life. So he just starts blowing up whatever he wants, And then, one day, he dies. But since he's the essence of death and life, he brings him back. He brings himself back up. But then, did I mention that the world is also now a human being? So he starts beating up Jake, who's also the size of Earth, if you didn't know. But Jake is "Man, what's happening?" And then Jake is kind of scared because this is all going on. And, but Jake goes back to the Pringles factory and tells everyone, but, and then the people start going on and on and on, but then Jake notices that there are 7,000,000,10,000,000,000,000,000 people that are trying to kill him, so then he clones himself and then puts a clone on the earth to try to beat everyone up, but that's actually a clone. And then the clone explodes and everyone dies, but he's also the essence of life, so he brings everyone back because he's sad. But then the main guy leading it, he killed. Yeah, well,
he killed
the giant Earth Bearer, and the Earth Bearer said, "Wait, why?" And then the Long Island pirates come back, and they are like, "Oh my God, man, we missed you." But then they take him hostage again, and this time they kill him, and he doesn't come back. But then his son, who he repeatedly kicked to death, but then brought back, is still there. And then he comes back and starts taking back Jake's legacy. So he goes to the pirates and acts like he doesn't know what he's doing. But he brings a bomb and then eats the bomb. And then he eats it and then everything blows up and they all die. So does he. But then the mom, who also came back to life for some reason, follows a kid's recipe, and then went to the guy who made the bomb, and then ate sausages right there, and then actually fell in love with the guy who made the bombs, and then actually started, making bombs with him, but that's another story. But anyway, when Jake was dead, he was, hanging out, chilling, but then the essence of death was like, we need you back. And then he becomes the essence of death and life again. Kills his wife, who doesn't love him. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he kicked her. But that doesn't really matter. He blows those two up. And, Jake's happy. He goes back to State Farm. Even though he killed the manager, he's just like, hey, I'll gladly take the job back. Since everyone's scared of him, they let him. And now he's the manager. And, but he starts going by this, he starts going by this house every day and tells the son, oh, did I tell you he had another son? But he starts telling the son, sometimes I wish I wasn't the essence of death and essence of life. But, he starts just saying, it's okay, but, I know. But then he hides in the garbage can for some reason. And then he dies because he suffocates. And then, Jake is sad. But then Jake realizes he couldn't do good for the world. So then, this is the end of the story. He said, this is how he became just like a good neighbor. So, he's a good guy. No. Mm-hmm. But the moral of the story is don't get kidnapped by pirate giants. Well, I hope you like the non-video.
Okay. Wait, there's one more thing. Don't know if you guys can hear that.
Wait, what?
I don't think Ultra hears it, but
Well,
yeah, he definitely does not hear that. Okay, yeah, okay. So thank you guys for watching our not video, and